Hello.
Mm-hmm.
Tweet out the link.
Sorry, that's that food.
So did I.
Chunk dog, are you calling me a big girl? Big girls, you are beautiful.
You can't bring up that song without... Oh god, the controller feels so different. You can't bring up that song without the Ugly Betty fucking ad. Go on.
Hey Betty, you are beautiful.
Go on, explain it.
Tell 'em. What, when that song came out was also around the same time that I think season 2 of Ugly Betty was premiering. So Mika made a version of that song. Instead of Big Girl, You Are Beautiful, it's Hey Betty, You Are Beautiful. That's it. That's the whole story.
It's really bad.
It's interesting. Listen, like
Interesting as
it's
in
bad.
interesting.
It's exactly the same song, but that line is replaced.
Mhm.
I don't think it's bad. I don't think it's bad. Look, I don't. Objectively, is it bad? Yes. Does that mean I don't like it? Absolutely not. I fucking love it. I love Ugly Betty. I love that song. I love Mika.
Mika's the one who's seen his sister.
Oh god, dude, that's a great way to bring it down.
I'm sorry, but like that's every time you bring up Mika, that's what I think of is like his sister like fell on a fence.
Yeah, fell out. Was it his sister? It was either his sister or his brother. I think it was his sister. Yeah, fell out of a window onto a fence, and I think they died afterwards. It was in Paris, I think, onto like a spiked fence,
I
and
didn't
he
know. I
he
didn't know
didn't
that.
do music for years as a result of it because he was incredibly fucking traumatized by it.
Okay, in my head, that was like the sister was okay after it. So yeah, I did let it bring it down.
Yeah, you did.
I just thought it was like a little like, oh no, she's fine now.
She might be alive. She might be alive. I'm looking it up.
If she's not, we're restarting the stream and pretending none of this happened.
No, they saved her. She's had tendon transplants and she's learning to walk again.
Oh, that's good. I
Apparently,
mean,
the doctor said she defied medical science that she could even work again.
see, it's not so bad.
Oh my god. He said, it showed me that you could lose everything you take for granted in 5 seconds, so I vowed to make the most of my situation. It's bizarre that something so tragic, albeit with a happy ending, was the catalyst for a set of really joyous songs. So you know what? No, that's nice to hear. It fucking that would still traumatize me though. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, I mean, I'm not saying that he's not traumatized by that, but
I mean, I wouldn't really be traumatized because if my sibling like fell out of a window and onto like a fence, like, I mean, I wouldn't really feel much because I don't have one.
yeah, you don't. There's no siblings for you.
No, I mean, I'd be just more surprised that
Jason.
I found out I had a sibling.
Oh my god, you found Jason at the bottom of the lake.
Oh my god. I wonder if that was intentional.
Somebody call Mrs. Voorhees. We found your son.
I've never seen a Friday the 13th movie, and I want to change that.
I'm surprised. What were the movies that you?
No, wait. I didn't see one, but I've watched most of Freddy vs. Jason.
I've seen bits of Jason X. It was on TV, and I remember a kid telling me in school, like, "Oh, did you watch Jason X on Friday on Channel 4?" And I was like, "I saw a bit."
Not sponsored.
Not Spawn. Not sponsored for a broadcast that was like 20 years ago, but it was like, yeah, it was weird. He put a face in liquid nitrogen and then smashed her head off the counter. It was hanging. That was the word. Remember? Okay. Remember a couple of days ago when we were talking about like I mentioned that like one of my teachers like would always call us out for saying a certain word, and I couldn't remember what it was because it wasn't proper English. The word was hanging. That was the word. I just realized.
I always thought that hanging was like supposed to be hanging.
I mean, it's how it's pronounced, I guess. It's like it's hanging without the H. It's hanging. It just means disgusting.
Yeah.
In northern England, that's what that means. But like, it's a very common word to hear. It goes along with Minkin.
Yeah. Like I drew that line myself. Because like I mean, because of the influence of like British television over here, like you'd hear people say minging, but like it would be pretty uncommon. I think people in Dublin say it.
Is one, yeah, Minkin is one that really like crossed all over the UK. I believe everyone really knows what that one is, but Angin's definitely a Northern English thing.
Yeah, I definitely.
You won't typically hear that like on TV, even in like shows or anything or any kind of media that's set in the North. You won't really hear it. I've never heard someone say Angin in Coronation Street. But it was super fucking common, like to the point where my teacher had a pet peeve about it. I can't believe that's what made me click what it was. I fucking like me doing an impression of a kid at my school.
I feel as if that was like last stream.
I don't think it was on the stream. I don't remember much of that last stream. All the stream before.
Yeah, to the point.
I don't remember much of the. Yeah, I don't remember much of the last stream. Because I was very tired. Like I'd woke up like an hour before, and the stream before that I was on codeine. As I talked about on the stream, because I had like a real I don't know why, but like for fucking 2 days my back was just like I slept funny and my back was just fucked. But like every time I moved, like I was in extreme pain, so I took some codeine, and at the time I was like, I feel fine. Like I feel not like my back hurts, but like when you have codeine, sometimes you get a bit spacey. You might not be able to remember certain things. As are opioids. And then afterwards, I was like, oh, I'll try. What happened on that stream? I don't fucking remember anything that happened. It is just a blur.
And then Ember was saying this to me, and I said, well, yeah, of course you don't remember. That was not last week's stream. That was the week before.
That's on you. That's still on you.
It is. Nah.
That's you for being... It is, because the thing that reminded me that I was on codeine during a stream was the fact that you uploaded the stream to YouTube, but you're a week out. So it was actually the week before.
I mean, here's the thing. I was going to upload them two of them on the same day, and I was like, no, that's probably a bad idea.
That's bad for the algorithm.
I mean, yeah, like, I don't care about the algorithm, but, like, apparently I did at that time, because I was like, yeah, I probably shouldn't do that, because if anybody... I wasn't thinking of the algorithm, actually. My mind was like, if anybody, like, sees that in their, like, sub box, which 5 people do, I guess, they're just going to be... I mean, if I seen that in my sub box, I'd be like, oh, for fuck's sake, fuck off.
So you're worried about the human algorithms?
Yeah. The algorithm. Fucking hell.
Oh my god. Would it not be faster to take off the top layer and then take off the next layer? Like all in like a circle?
It's not a tight time.
Algorithm. He invented the internet.
Mm-hmm.
Is that a thing that people said he did?
Or was it a thing from Kimmy Schmidt? I think it was like, it was one of those cases where he said at one point, I believe, that like um, the intent of the quote was that he was like, you know, the American government made the internet possible. And a lot of people were just like, oh, Al Gore thinks he made the internet.
I can't believe Al Gore was VP.
Yeah. I mean, like, it's one of those things where it's like, I mean, I wasn't really paying attention to who was the vice president at that point. And I only know Al Gore from the... I mean, honestly, my first time really hearing about him was fucking South Park, you know?
You poor bastard.
Yeah.
South Park was never part of my, never really part of my childhood. The first time I actually watched an episode was when I was 13.
Oh, I owned the PlayStation 1 game.
Whoa! You're a looker. You own the PlayStation 1 game?
Yeah.
Look at this guy.
It was...
I love the little dragons.
It was not good, and I never got past the first level. And I always thought that was like, oh, it's because South Park is like a show for adults, so like it must be a more difficult game. And then like a couple of years ago, I seen like, you know, people on YouTube saying like, no, it's a really bad game. It's like one of the worst reviewed games on like the PlayStation or something.
I had that same experience with Bubsy 2. Like, I owned a copy of it, played it as a kid. Couldn't get my head around it, was terrible at it. Like, I'd play it for maybe like an hour at the time, because like that's the thing. Like, it looked fun, but then I'd play it and it wasn't, and I was like, oh, it must just be me. And then you get older, and then all of a sudden, some fucking racist is talking about it.
Oh.
Thanks.
Oh no, here's another.
Oh no. I'm gonna go cheat on your wife.
God. See, I never watched.
Cheat on your wife, not his own.
Yeah. I never really watched. It's Pro Jared, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I never really watched him. So like.
I had seen his content, and I'd watched a few of them. Never really was a big fan. I didn't like his delivery, and I didn't particularly think he had anything interesting to add. He was just another person talking about video games. Another straight white dude talking about his video game opinions. Like, okay, like at the very least, like when I was watching people like John, you know, at the time, I think it was funny. Like, I legit like, oh, at least he's got a fucking sense of humor. He's actually funny.
Yeah.
This is not a promotion of Jontron. Fuck him.
Yeah, and and again, like, not to be a promotion of Jontron either, but like, I mean, you know, I, at least scanning through my head, like a lot of his stuff in Jontron stuff wasn't racist or anything like that.
Oh no, he's very much. He's made the very tactical move to be as. It's so fucking weird. He's so fucking weird. Like, I remember specifically him making like a joke of being like, "Oh no, this is the alternate universe where Trump wins," and I'm like, "Isn't that? Don't you want that?"
Mm-hmm.
Like, didn't he vote for Trump? Like, what are you doing?
Mm-hmm. I have no fucking clue. Like, I tuned out of him like a long time ago.
He's got a serious case of fucking sorry, that Snappy the Seal or whatever. Oh, I hate this bit. I hate this. This is fucking. This is one of like the most annoying sections in this game. Yeah, he's got that Seal kid's got fucking a serious case of hunter mouth.
Oh god, he does.
It's terminal. I'm sorry.
Well, Spyro, it looks like you've subscribed to Jontron on YouTube. Would you like some Nazi content in your recommendations? that's the one thing. Like, a lot of people complain about, like, and rightly so, I assume, about like YouTube pushing, like, far right stuff and like all that, all that shit. And
Yeah.
I just, I I get maybe one video every 6 months, and like
I think it was a worse problem than it is.
yeah. But like, obviously, yeah. But like, I've never had that problem. And I fucking, I watch gaming stuff and history stuff, like, and occasionally political stuff. So it's like, I feel as if I should be getting this.
See, I think part of the thing is I don't believe they've actually tweaked the algorithm that much, or at least in a substantial way. But what I think they've done is they've started to demonetize that content so it will naturally show up less.
Yeah,
Because obviously the algorithm wants to push you stuff that you can play ads on.
yeah.
Um,
Which makes sense. Which makes sense.
yeah. So I think that's like, hey, it's a step in the right direction by YouTube, but how about not having it at all?
Mm. Where's the last egg in this fucking stage? Defeat the shark sub. What about the shark dom?
All sharks are subs.
Hello, my name is Subby the Shark, and welcome to
Is it
my
not to you
YouTube
right now?
channel. No. The dead end.
Oh. Addend.
Bad Amanda.
So me and Ezra have been watching Ugly Betty on well, we have been watching it on Disney Plus. We won't be able to anymore.
No, I checked it yesterday on my. I had because I had like the Xbox Game Pass thing. It was like, oh, a perk is like 3 free months of Disney Plus. So
Which Ugly Betty is on.
which Ugly Betty is on, but it ran out yesterday. Yeah, yesterday.
So when we watch it now, we're gonna have to watch it on the DVD copy that I purchased,
Mm-hmm.
because you can't find it online really, legally, or like Disney Plus is really the only place you can get it now,
Yeah.
to stream, or iTunes, I guess. But who the fuck buys anything on iTunes?
Like, iTunes,
So-
iTunes is like the worst of it. Like, okay, buddy. iTunes is like streaming but worse, because you've paid full price for something that you still don't own.
And they force you to watch it in the iTunes app, which, oh well, the iTunes like application, I mean.
Yeah.
And that is a bad piece of software. It's always been bad, and now it's just worse.
Oh.
Like, let me fucking take your DRM off it so I can watch it in VLC, please.
Yeah, there's no fucking reason for that. There really is no fucking reason for that.
It's just irritating, and like if they made that content just a little bit more fucking accessible, I'd be much more happy to use iTunes. But yeah, no, fuck them.
Oh.
It's not even like Apple care about iTunes that much anymore either. They're well into the fucking Apple Music shit. It's weird.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, here he is. God, the noises that makes is horrendous. Chomp, 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 chomp.
Turn.
What the fuck is that icon?
He's like trying to be seductive. He's like, it's like he's trying to pick you up at a bar.
Oh, there's a guy in it. Okay, now I see. I thought that was supposed to be the shark.
No, there's no such thing as sharks in this game. It's all rhinox.
Sharks are fake.
And gay. Hi, welcome to guest of the stream, Way William Johnson.
What's happening, Forb?
So, do you want to say what Ray William Johnson's is up to these days?
I don't remember.
Ray William Johnson
You
has...
can fucking die.
Oh fuck, I thought I had another thing. Ray William Johnson has branched out into TikTok. Don't know
Oh,
what
it's roasting.
Yeah, and he just roasts people on it. Like people ask...
People pay him to roast
Yeah,
them. I'd honestly, I get it. I get it.
do you?
Yeah, I get it.
Go on.
I'd pay Ray William Johnson to roast me. Wouldn't you?
No, I wouldn't really.
Why don't you pay Ray William Johnson to roast me?
Well, if that's what you want for your birthday.
Oh? Oh, there we go. Okay, this stream just like froze for a sec.
In the notes, please use some combination of fake and or gay.
There's an advert on TV at the moment for a Robinson's like juice, and I can't remember exactly what the wording of the advert was. I'm gonna have to look this up. Bear with me.
Real and straight. Okay, one.
Oh, that was it. It's just two kids going around to like different people and going, "Let there be fruit." I'm like, cool.
Gay
You can't
rights.
say that. It's Pride Month. Jennifer Lawrence said gay rights.
That's my favorite fucking image.
Fuck hate.
Gay rights. Like, here's the thing. I'm almost 100% sure that's fake because it like has to just be an edit because it's a really simple template and there's no way.
No, it's real.
Is it?
It's real.
I can't.
Actually, I believe it is. I remember looking it up a while ago because I had the same thought process, and I believe it is real.
I can't believe it's real. Like,
It's by fuck hate. Like, of
I
course it's like...
I know, but it's so like. It really is like the corporate version of, you know that you know that one Tumblr post where it's just a guy holding a sign with like a huge amount of gloom, and it's like stop racism. Like that's what it feels. That's what it feels like.
But this is like, I mean, in the early 2010s, this is what fucking constituted. Oh no, it was fake.
I figured it. There was no way it could have been real.
That's a shame. A brief history of saying gay rights online. This is an NY Mag article.
Oh my god.
Last night, Olivia Colman and Rachel Weisz said gay rights.
Olivia Colman, isn't that? Who's that?
Olivia Colman's the British actress who was on Mitchell and Webb, who then won an Oscar because she was on The Crown. Oh, not The Crown. She The Favourite, I think.
What?
It was a film.
Okay. So, first boss is Spyro. Spyro 3.
Oh yeah, they interrupt the balloon, don't they?
I mean, interrupt the balloon is a strong word.
It's a phrase.
Strong phrasing. It's a strong drink.
It's a Strongbow.
Do you know where the name Strongbow comes from?
I'm only going to ask you one more time.
I know it's... They actually made an advert about explaining it. It's in the back of my mind.
I've tried to scare
It's...
him off,
It's...
but he's just not afraid of anything. Not
It's Irish, right? It's related to Ireland.
Yes. So, Strongbow was real name... Oh, fuck, am I going to embarrass myself? It's Hugh Delancey. I'm looking this up to make 100% sure. Strongbow. Sorry, Richard de Clare. Who's Hugh Delancey then?
Okay.
Lord of Meath.
Let's see what we got here. This ought to do it.
Okay, he was a contemporary, so okay, I don't feel as bad. He was okay. So, Strongbow was a real person. He was invited over in 1169 by Dermot MacMurrough of the King of Leinster to basically to fight fight the High King of Ireland, whose name I forget.
I suppose.
Because Dermot MacMurrough it was like, oh, I should have gotten the position of High King of Ireland. So basically, Dermot MacMurrough went initially to, I want to say, John II of England, the current King of England at the time. But he was like, yeah, I'm too busy waging war with France or whatever to do anything like that. So just go to like some of my other people. So Strongbow was based in Wales, and the land in Wales wasn't exactly great. So he's like, yeah, sure, I'll go over there, but you've got to like make me king of like Leinster in return. So he married Strongbow got married off to Dermot MacMurrough's daughter, excuse me.
Very, very progressive.
Yeah, and then he was winning fights, and like actually doing something. King John got worried. I really don't think it's John now. I'm saying it. The King of England at the time got worried about this, being like, oh, he's getting a lot of land over in Ireland. I don't want that. Oh. And as a result, now we have had English control of Ireland, at least partly.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, there is a history lesson for you all.
Thanks. Thanks much. This guy's called Buzz, not to be confused with Buzz Lightyear.
Mm-hmm.
That's a history lesson for you all.
Well, do you know where? You know Michael Collins died this week?
No.
Different Michael Collins. Michael Collins.
Different to who?
The Irish revolutionary.
Okay, I don't know who that is.
I
I don't
won't
know
go
what
into
you
it.
mean by different either.
The other Michael Collins was the third person who was on the Apollo 8, Apollo whatever. He went with Buzz Aldrin and Neil Armstrong to the moon the first time.
Are you jumping to hit him? Or are you bouncing off him in the air?
No, I'm jumping to him.
Why?
Because it's just what I like to do.
But he jumps less.
Does he?
Yeah. He goes further if you don't.
Well. Well, you're right. Fuck you.
Yeah, I was like, I'm so confused as to why you were doing that. I was like, you making this harder for yourself.
Challenge run.
It's like just what I like to do. Like, all right, can you try liking better things? You fucking weirdo.
Challenge run. There you go.
There you go. Bonk him.
Yeah, he just grace him.
Well, he's not grey. Oh, he said gay rights.
Jennifer Lawrence.
J-Law.
You had a quick peek behind the curtain there.
Like just like the stream just dissolves and you're sat there like in your underwear playing the game. Like, whoops, just a quick peek behind the curtain there.
Don't tell people how I live.
I don't know how you stream. Honestly, I've never seen you do it. I don't know what you're wearing. Tell me what you're wearing.
Pajama bottoms, a grey t-shirt, socks, underwear. In that order.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
So, what I'm gonna do... I really like this, this hub
Bianca!
world.
Okay, Dragon. You've managed to survive longer than I expected.
I like her long sleeves.
Haven't the slightest idea what sort of dangers lie ahead.
It's not sleeve. She's got a vuvuzela.
And whatever eggs you found in
I'm glad you said that.
still can. I'm telling you this.
I really thought you were just gonna say foreskin.
What the fuck?
That's immediately what came into my mind when you were like, it's not sleeves.
That's on you.
It is on me. It says more about me than it does about you. In fact, it says nothing about you. It says all about me.
No, it says a lot about me because I'm dating you. I'm associated by proxy with you, and I really would like to be less of that.
Ah, you don't.
And now there's a door.
There's a door there. This is a level I always think about. Don't know why.
always think
It's just,
about?
to me, it's one of like the most... When I think of Spyro 3, I think of this level.
Oh, I thought you meant you just always think about it in general, and even when you're thinking about a Spyro, you're just like your brain idles and you're thinking of Icy Peak.
Mm-hmm. Mingus.
Mingus! Mingus Kingus!
God, I can't... That's Norman Reedus's kid.
Mingus Kingus?
Mingus Reedus.
I get a little bit Kingus Kingus. Don't want you to get it on with nobody else but Mingus. Nobody else but Mingus Kingus.
I love that.
What a great song.
The video says gay rights.
It does. It says gay rights, Austin Powers.
And we are...
I mean, what is gay rights, Austin Powers, if not Austin Powers?
That is the only way Austin Powers can be brought properly into the 21st century. I know Goldmember came out in 2003, but still, is if...
Make him bi? Make him aggressively bisexual?
Yeah, yeah. Make Austin Powers say gay rights. That's it.
Oh, Mike. Oh, Michael Myers.
No, that's somebody different.
That is one of my favorite jokes in Baby Driver. Like,
Yeah.
I lost my fucking mind when I first saw that. It's just,
I know, I was
when it was
there.
where... I know. You'd seen the joke, hadn't you, prior to...
Nope.
Did you not see the trailer or the advert or something? I know it was in the trailer.
I didn't know anything about it until you were like, oh, this movie's coming out now, we need to watch it.
Yeah, that's fair.
I don't pay attention to movies, mostly.
Fair enough. That one was an important one, though.
Mhm.
And we, I have to state, like, the sheer coincidence of the first movie we went to see at the cinema. Like, that was nuts. So, hello, Brandon.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah, the very first movie that we went to go and see at the cinema, this was before we were dating. We were just friends at the time. But I really like Edgar Wright movies. director of such films as Shaun of the Dead, Hot Fuzz, Scott Pilgrim versus the World, Baby Driver, and The World's End, which was a film that came out in 2013. And
Often mixed up with that other movie.
This Is the End.
Yeah, which was a
That's
similar
the
movie.
Seth Rogen one.
Yeah.
Yeah, apocalyptic movie set like with the comedy set around this that I've released around the same time. But yeah, no, they're very different films. Even as wholly, they're very different films. But like it's the combo of like Simon Pegg and Nick Frost, basically. And Modesty. Where's your mouse? Hit it. I can't remember exactly what happened. Were we supposed to meet up in like the August or something, and then we
Yes.
couldn't. So yeah, so the movie was going to come out in August, and we were like, okay, cool. What we'll do is like we'll meet in August then. But for some reason or another, we couldn't meet up on those dates, so we had to push the trip forward to like June, I think. Let me look it up. I think it was June.
There's something.
Oh, July. It was July. So it was a couple of. It was about. We had to put it forward like by about 4 weeks or something like that. So we were like, oh, we were excited to see each other, but we also sucked the fact that we couldn't go and see this movie on its release date. And then after we'd booked the tickets and everything like that, we were like, set to meet in like July. First time we were going to meet as well. We hadn't met up before. And Edgar Wright just announced, oh yeah, we're actually releasing this movie a couple of weeks earlier. So yeah, we'll be releasing it on the weekend of the 19th. And we were just like, that's the day you get here. So it was really weird. It was just like, oh, the trip got we had to like bring the trip forward. So then what a shame that we're gonna not be able to see this movie together at that time. And then they bring the movie date forward. Like, how often do movies get brought forward? It was it was obviously coincidence, but it was just like, what the fuck? That's insane. That's some luck.
Yeah, it really fucking is.
And it was a great movie.
Yeah.
It's,
Oh, here's your favorite character.
there he is.
Sergeant Bird, 90068. Awaiting orders, sir.
I think you'll have to find your
Something's going on with the Discord stream. It just keeps freezing on me. I don't know why.
It's fine on my end.
So why didn't
Showed off his
It
ass.
just keeps completely frozen. Yeah, he was just doing that.
Because I have limited ammo, and I wanted to conserve it for this.
Bye.
Where'd you come from?
No. Sergeant Bird is an old Tory.
Well, the rumors of our
I
extinction
fucking...
are slightly exaggerated.
The texturing on all these characters is great, but around his beak, it's awful.
Quiet you want.
Yeah.
Stay clear of my home.
I really don't know why it's so bad. They did a zoom on him, and it's just like, what the fuck?
I mean, slight chance it's like they just downscaled a bit of it because Switch, but...
It really, yeah, it just looks bad.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's fine in the cutscenes, which they're pre-rendered, right?
I don't know. I do not know.
Make him spin. Make him spin. There we go. Oh, he's doing a spinning. Fun fact: if the loading times were able to exceed like 10 minutes, long enough to make him spin 100 times, Spyro vomits. Did you know?
I do love his walk cycle, though. Big floppy.
Well, okay then.
What, you don't like that? You don't like this?
It's goofy.
You don't like it.
I don't like it.
Why? What's wrong?
Because
with
he
you?
walks like he's got a dump truck for an ass and he's not even
'Cause
packing
he
anything.
Oh my god, yes he is. Look at that.
Don't worry. I'll have... Tally-ho, Spyro.
What?
You left.
I didn't mean to. I was too busy looking at his fucking ass.
He was facing you.
He wasn't.
He was when you were in the menu.
Yeah, but I
You
thought...
said you confirmed it. You said
okay,
yes to
yeah,
it.
but I thought yes would be like, yes, I want to go back into the level.
Then stop skipping text boxes.
No.
You are entirely to blame for that. You can't say it's all because of his dump truck of an
I
ass.
don't think I am.
You don't think at all.
I don't think I am.
Sergeant Blood Spice. Sergeant Blood Spice.
Base of operations.
He's a baseline junker. That's what the ... is. They just couldn't fit it all on.
I have to train the hummingbirds. They must be in peak physical condition if we're going to take on the sorceries.
Thanks, Phil Mitchell.
Sir, the situation is this. Yesterday at 1845 hours, the Rhinox invaded. We
Hales?
defended as best we could, sir. But without your leadership, we couldn't put up an effective
That is-
resistance. By 1900 hours, the rest of the squad was captured, and the Rhinox had complete control of the base.
That is very clearly not a French person trying to do a French accent.
Yeah. Anyway, look at this fucking ass of his. Look at it.
Just get on with the fucking level, you dickhead.
At it.
It's froze again. I don't know why it's doing this.
Can't render all those butthole polygons.
Oh, polygons?
Butthole polygons.
It is me, I am French. Oh la la. Le baguette. I can't believe they just throw living plants.
What are not gonna throw dead ones, are they?
Well, there's a difference between, like, alive and living.
Go on.
Well, something that's, you know, living is, like, able and sentient. Plants aren't sentient, but they are alive.
Sir,
You know what I mean?
Rhinox had blocked the way out of this next cave with a
Like, that accent doesn't, like, scan to all of the words. It's really weird.
Yeah. Sorry, so you still don't like Sergeant Bird despite his, like, impeccable toe dexterity? Like, come on.
I will fucking walk out right now and I will not come back. I will not come back for the rest of this stream and for the rest of the next stream. Like, both of them. I'm, like... I will be.
I'll be
timing out.
I'll be doing your stream on my own.
Well, fucking hell, God knows I've not been doing them. Why didn't I stream this week? Oh, I was depressed, that was it. I just could not be fucking arsed.
It could be like that.
I do be like that. Look, like, I do try and commit to, like, doing my streams on Wednesdays. But I mean, it wasn't even for the sake of, like, my mental health or anything that I didn't want to do it, because I honestly could have just sat there and done it, and just got through with it. But, like, I don't want to fucking stream if it's going to be me just kind of being mopey. I want to be in a good mood, because I want to, you know, what's the point? It's supposed to be a fun time for me, it's supposed to be a fun time for other people. If it's not a fun time for me, then no one else is going to have fun. No one else is allowed to have fun. Especially when I'm hosting.
Yeah, I got that.
I'm doing a little bit better now.
That's good.
Yeah. Just had a couple days of just like my sleep. Honestly, like part of it is just my sleeping pattern got super fucked up. So like I was constantly tired, wasn't sleeping properly. And when I was sleeping, it was like 8-hour naps at the wrong time of the day. So
Know
like,
that.
yeah. But no, I'm not doing too bad. I was asleep by 12:30 last night and the night before.
One of the days we were going to play Mario Party, and like, I was just waiting for you the evening, and then you messaged me at like 11 o'clock in the evening, being like, "Hey, what's up?"
Yep. I intended to have a 2-hour nap. I set an alarm. I went to bed at like 5. Set an alarm for like 7:30. And woke up at 11. And I was just up all night then.
Is there any reason you were up all night?
Yeah, to get lucky.
Right. So just to confirm, it was just to get lucky. You weren't up all night to get for some fun. You weren't all up all night to get some. There's a third lyric there, and I don't know what it is. So you were up all night to get lucky.
No. Yeah, I was up all night to the lyric. The lyric you missed there was to the sun.
Yeah, I just realised that. Thank you.
Yeah. I wasn't up all night to the sun. I wasn't up all night to get some. I wasn't up all night for good fun. I was only exclusively up all night to get lucky.
Okay.
I need it to be known. None of my intentions include anything but fucking. That's my only intention. Which I share with the character Hunt from the Final Destination movie. The Final Destination.
Who is he?
He was the arsehole who just likes to get laid. You know, he's always shirtless in like every fucking scene.
Oh, I mixed up. Wait, the Final Destination is...
Racetrack.
Yeah, I always get that mixed up with 4.
That is 4.
5.
5 is the bridge collapse.
Yeah, I get it mixed up with that.
You shouldn't, because that's the good one.
I know, but like, what's it called?
It's Final Destination, Final Destination 2, Final Destination 3, The Final Destination, Final Destination 5.
Yeah, see, that's what confuses me, is like 4 just doesn't have a number. And like,
Yeah, no, it's
usually...
The Final Destination.
Yeah, and usually when like movies or media do that, like the blah 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 is typically not followed up with another number.
Well, yeah, they wanted it to be the last one, and then it did really well at the box office.
Yeah. But like, my point still being that, like, you know,
There's an argument to be made that it's fine.
No, I'm not complaining that they did it. It just, usually if like they abandon numbers, like they just completely abandon numbers in subsequent films. So if I see a movie like called The Final Destination, I'm not...
You think it's the last one in the series?
Yeah. I'm not
Right.
assuming that it is that the next movie. Like if they
I get it.
Yeah. Like if they released The Nightmare on Elm Street, I wouldn't expect them the next movie to be Nightmare on Elm Street 9, you know?
A Nightmare Before Elm Street.
Yeah.
That's a prequel.
I've never
No,
seen
I
that
mean,
movie.
think about it. There's technically an argument to be made that like the 4th movie is the last movie.
I mean, yes, spoilers, but yes.
Yeah.
What?
Spoilers.
Mission accomplished.
Great movie though, the 5th one.
It is a good movie.
I literally, like, part of the reason I really wanted you to go through all the movies and watch them all, because I was trying to get you to watch them with me for years. And part of the reason was just, I mean, one thing was just that I really like those movies. I know they're like your fucking, I know people look down on them as like popcorn fodder trash, but like, I mean, fuck you. I studied film and I still see the value in movies like that. There is nothing wrong. Not every movie needs to be fucking high art. Not every movie needs to be like, you know, Citizen Kane. Doesn't need. Not every movie needs to be Paddington 2, Paddington.
Yeah.
But you know, fucking, they're movies to sit down with and get a bit of a thrill out of. Like, and they're like, they're inventive. Like, all right, yeah, the plot isn't necessarily inventive, but like I like seeing the creative ways that they can come up with shit. I wouldn't know where to start with writing one of those movies.
See, here's the thing. You say they're not high art. I was like, okay, I get your point.
Right.
They've got Tony Todd in them, so they're like automatically art.
Except for 4, The Final Destination,
Okay,
which is
but
one of the
but
main reasons why it's bad.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, yeah, exactly. I thought you were saying like Tony Todd was in 4.
No, I just said he wasn't in 4.
I know. I thought you were like refuting my point by saying Tony Todd was in 4, so therefore it can't be art.
No, I'm saying it backs up your point.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we love Tony Todd. We're a Tony Todd stan, and I want to point out we did stream. Did we do it on like a weekly basis?
Oh my god! You know what we should do?
Are you gonna say stream Candyman?
No, I mean we should do that. I want to say the movie again. But no, we should see if we can stream the Saw games.
There are games.
There's 2 Saw games. There are 2 Saw games.
How is it? If those games are not just fucking like Mario Party.
Here's the thing. One is the first Saw game is a direct sequel to Saw 1. And like
What, in like a branching timeline from Saw 2?
No, as far as I'm aware, it is absolutely it is canon, because one of the characters, I think one of the policemen in that movie, who like just, I feel as if it might be God, who is the guy who's like the really big name that they got in Saw 1?
I don't know.
Oh, who's his name?
Denzel Washington?
Is it Denzel Washington? The guy who was in Lethal Weapon. Like, I'm too old for this shit.
Was it Denzel Washington? No, maybe it wasn't. Sawcast. Danny Glover.
Danny Glover. I knew it began with a D, and I was like, that's not right, but it's close.
I knew. Yeah. I knew it was. I knew it began with a D, and I knew it was a black guy. Like,
yeah.
That's close enough. For
I
me.
feel as if it's him, but it might be a different cop, who has their ultimate fate revealed in that game. Like, that's why, like, it's like, this is why they never show up in any other movie.
Jesus Christ. This is...
do me a favor, like, legitimately do me a favor, see if they're backwards compatible on Xbox. Sorry? You're cutting out a little bit.
How do I find this information out?
Just look up Saw Xbox 360 backwards compatibility. It should do the job. You could, or if you look up like X or backwards compatibility, there is Microsoft have a page where they just like list all the games.
As far as I'm aware, they're not.
Okay, I'll have a look myself in a moment.
No, someone put something on answers.microsoft.com where they were requesting for it.
Okay.
Apparently, backwards compatibility has been put on hold until Project Scarlet is released, which I'm guessing is another thing by those devs. Saw received mixed reviews.
The game?
Yeah. Was that 2 games? Yeah, Saw the
Yeah.
sequel. It's Flesh and Blood. Wow, it was Konami published as well.
Oh my god, I didn't know that. If worst case scenario, I'll see if I can dig up an Xbox 360. Because I
have an Xbox 360.
well, Well, here's the thing. We can play it on your stream if you want, but I'm pretty sure Taylor, Swift Bat, friend of the stream, owns... I know at one point he definitely owned a copy of Saw. The first game. Where the fuck is this thing? There it is.
Pop.
But yeah, I think that is what we were streaming.
Okay. I don't like horror games.
From what I've seen, it's not particularly scary.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I've only seen a bit of it. But I think that's it. It's from what I remember, it's basically just a bunch of a series of like traps that you have to like escape from.
Well, this is my thing. Like, this is.
Go on, because I like you mentioned something there, and I really like the idea. But go on.
No, I really want it to like, the whole point of Saw is that, like, oh, you've got a minute to escape this trap. So like, if the Saw game is anything but, you know, basically a Mario Party style minigame system, what's the fucking point?
I love the idea though of just like Saw Party though, where
It's exactly the same as Mario Party, except
Yeah.
like the mini games at the end of Saw traps.
Yeah, you pick like it's a board game. You can pick from Jigsaw. You can't play as Billy the Puppet. He's the toad of the game. You can play as Jigsaw. You can play as Amanda. You can play as Detective Hoffman. You can play as like
Bad Amanda.
in Bad Amanda. You can play as.
Oh my god! Sorry. We can talk about this more. in a moment,
play.
but, like,
You can play as Jigsaw's nephew.
Okay.
Do you not remember the thing about Jigsaw's nephew?
No, but before I forget, let me say this.
Okay, go.
Because what we were going to say, the reason I brought up Ugly Betty in the first place before was because I never actually got into talking about this.
Oh yeah.
On Disney Plus, there is a typo in one of the titles where one of the titles of the episodes it's called Bad Amanda, but the title of the episode on Disney Plus is N Bad Amanda. Like capital N lowercase b a d. Like they've
no
just fucking
spaces.
typoed it.
No spaces in bad.
Yeah, so like, I saw it on the episode, like as you moused over it, and I just ignored it because I thought, oh, maybe it's just like a display error or something. And then like after we watched the episode, you pulled out and then showed the thing. And I was like, wait, it actually fucking says that. That's the title of the episode. Holy shit, that's weird. It's weird that got that was, you know, that got in.
Yeah.
And yeah, then we were just like, what was your favorite episode of Ugly Betty? Mine was Bad Amanda.
Bad Amanda. But I just to go back to it, like, because, like, I think it's like, it's the plot of like one of the later Saw movies, and I feel as if it might be the most recent one, Jigsaw. Yeah, where like the people he's got for the trap are all people who are involved with like selling Jigsaw's nephew a faulty bike. So like one guy sold him the bike, knowing that the brakes were bad.
No, Jigsaw is about it's a police shoot off. Remember?
Yeah, but the way like, because that like, I mean, spoilers for Jigsaw, but like there's like time fuckery in that where like there's two different plots. There is the police shoot off, but like when you're following the trap plot, you're assuming that it's happening concurrent with the police shoot off, but it's actually separate from that. It's actually two of the same.
Oh yeah. No, you're right.
Yeah.
That was.
I could still be wrong.
It's not even necessary. That's not. You're not wrong, but that's not the important thing.
Yeah.
Like both of those plots happen in the same movie, but like the the faulty motorcycle being sold thing to someone was just one of the one of the people who were in the trap had done. That was the reason he was in the trap. It wasn't related to the rest of the movie. It
No,
was just
because
one of the
I'm
things.
pretty sure there was two, because one of the people was the driver who killed him, and the other was the person who sold the bike.
No,
Okay, I thought I was right. I thought that's what.
no. The kid dies on the bike.
Yeah. Because he's hit by a car.
No, it just says that it results in his death. It doesn't mention.
Oh right, okay, fair enough then. I thought it was like more than one person involved in it because one person was.
No, I think you're mixing up Saw people because I think
I
that
could
happened
be.
in another movie with someone else.
Yeah, I could be because, I mean, the plots of those movies just fucking, like.
I have seen the kill counts for those movies, I think 3 separate times, up to and including last night, because I was tired in bed and I was like, I want to put something on. So I just started watching the one for like Saw 5. And I still don't understand the plots of those movies.
Mhm.
Like, they are ridiculous. They're just literally a soap opera.
Yeah.
Like, it's fucking, with you know, copious amounts of cop plot going on. It's bizarre.
Mhm.
They're such weird movies. I'm really glad they exist. Because they're so fucking weird. But, like, not for the reasons that you'd expect them to be weird, you know? Like, it's the narrative reasons.
Yeah. Like, that's part of the reason. Like, I've always had, like, such a a strong dislike of Saw. Less so because of Saw and more so because of, like, the kind of movies that Saw ushered in, which are just completely, like, gross out, like, torture porn kind of movies. And it's like,
That's not a horse.
it's not a horse. And it's like, they don't, like, I still blame Saw for that, because, like, that fucking sucks. Like, just how many movies are...
Yeah, I mean, blaming Saw is harsh, though.
Fair enough. I'll take that. But I still, I mean, I take a criticism, but I still believe it at the same time.
Yeah, no, I mean, look, I don't disagree with it. I just think it is a harsh thing to pass on to Saw. Like, at least the first one. You can say what you want about the sequels, but the first one I very much hold up as like a very, very good example of what you can do on a low budget. It's like, it isn't really gory. It's all the psychology of it. And the later films, absolutely, that's what, people will, if you want to talk about, what the torture porn aspect and what that's brought on, Saw 2 onwards, but leave Saw 1 out of it. Saw 1's a different film.
I can take that. And but because of watching the kill counts and stuff like that, I'm just seeing how fucking stupid the plot gets. And honestly,
Love it.
Twitter user @JigsawQuotes is also like a decent, like, kind of sells you on it,
Yeah. I think the people who like those movies really like them with a sense of knowing irony. And like, it's not even necessarily, I like this thing because it's bad. It's, I like this thing, like, because there is nothing like it. There's nothing like it, and it's so weird.
I'm going to say something controversial, but I believe it's also very true. I think I would stay with me. I think I would actually enjoy Saw for the same reasons that I enjoy Kingdom Hearts and Metal Gear Solid.
Oh.
Stay with me.
Can you do me a favor?
Yeah.
I'm gonna deafen myself in Discord.
No.
When you're done talking about this, please.
No.
Please.
No. So the reason why is because they're just to a point stupidly fucking complex. I don't need to shoot him. I can do that later. they're just stupidly fucking complex. And part of the enjoyment of watching, of like experience media like this, is just finding out how all the dots connect.
Okay. That
Like-
makes sense. I don't like it, but it makes sense.
Yeah, I know. But when you were saying that, when you were talking about like the people who liked it, will like it, be not out of sense of irony. I'm like, oh fuck, that's. I'm drawing lines in my head now.
It is actual genuine enjoyment, but it's for something. Because that's the thing, right? They will by the time they're so secure. That's what's fascinating. The writers and fucking producers of that series are so secure in the fact that they're going to get another fucking sequel before the film's even been made.
Yep.
That they'll like show something in one scene, like, oh, this character's just picked up a box from John Kramer.
Yep.
What's in the box? You're not going to find out until the next movie.
Yeah.
And it's shown up. It's brought up so you can. And they'll flash back in the next movie to her picking up the box. It's not even that you don't find out. It's not relevant.
Mm-hmm.
Like, at all. It has no plot bearing on the plot of the movie.
Yep.
It's just something for later. And that's fucking insane.
And what
That level of blind confidence about it is just like, that is so weirdly ballsy. I love it.
And what also fucking impresses me is, like, again, spoiler, I suppose, but they kill off John Kramer in the third movie. They kill off John Kramer in the third fucking movie, and they're on
8.
No,
With Jigsaw, it's 8, and the next one will be 9.
Yeah, right. Yeah, okay. I was
Yeah.
right. I was going to say 9.
Yeah. No, there's Saw 1 through 6, and then Saw 7 is Saw 3D. Jigsaw was Saw 8, and then Saw 9 will be the next movie, the Book of Jigsaw.
Well, yeah, but technically, Jigsaw is a spin-off. No. Sorry, Spiral
It's
is
a reboot.
Sorry, Spiral is a spin-off. No.
Yeah.
Yeah, Spiral is a spin-off because it's like doing that.
Spyro Book of Jigsaw is a spin-off.
Yeah. But like, I was reading online that they are planning on like doing a. They are
I
planning.
fucking hate that guy.
Yeah, he fucking sucks. That's why I skipped him. Because the Saw, they're planning on a new Saw movie. That is like Saw 9 or whatever the fuck. I seen the trailer for Spiral, and I hate that. Like, I hear saying it might just be trailer bullshit. So like, I'm putting it out there that like it might just be a good trailer. But
I am fully resigned to not watching movie trailers anymore, unless I've seen the film. I will not watch a trailer for a movie unless I've seen the movie. I am sick of trailers ruining things for me. I just don't see the fucking point in it.
Yeah, that's fair. See, I'm for me, I just don't like the not necessarily with. This applies more to like video games, but I don't watch. Or I don't get if I watch a trailer for a video game that's coming out, and if it interests me, I go, cool. I am not looking at anything else until the game comes out, like any other trailers or promotional shit or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't want to know it. I don't want to. I don't want to know anything else that fucking happens, because otherwise I just get unreasonable expectations.
I guess,
because games really want you to buy the fucking product at full price and will like sell you the moon and stars to, or promise you the moon and stars to do that.
See. Here's the thing. I would also do that, but I don't buy that many video games in general, and it's very, very rare that I'm looking forward to a game at any time. Oh god, I love these guys.
Yeah.
With the bones. It's very, very rare that I'm ever really looking forward to a video game. I believe that the last one that I was looking forward to was Mario Odyssey. I tend to discover games a couple years down the line after after they've already had their heyday. Or I, I didn't really care about Breath of the Wild, but I bought it because everyone said it was a good game.
Mm-hmm.
And my first time I'd ever saw that game was me loading it up and playing it. I was looking forward to Mario Odyssey because I love Mario games. I love 3D Mario games. I was really excited for that. And that was really it. Like, I'm trying to think of like any other game that like I've been hyped up for. But like, the game series that I like tend to get games every fucking like 7 years or something like that. So
Yeah.
so the thing is, what I'm saying is, when Grand Theft Auto 6 finally gets a trailer, you better fucking believe me, I'm gonna wait and like watch every single thing that comes out about it because the drought has been so long.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, for the most part, I'm just so blasé about video games in general and like looking forward to them. Like, I just don't care enough that I will actually like. It's so very specific titles that will make me do that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I watched everything about Portal 2 when that came out. Like, everything. I watched every single fucking possible piece of content trailer about it. And you know what? They were actually alright. They were good.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't ruin too much of the game. I mean, the joy of those games is, like, it's the puzzle solving. So, there's not much you can really ruin in a trailer with that.
Yeah.
So, I don't know if I credit Valve. I'd just say that.
Mm-hmm.
That was the format of the game.
I mean, look, that's the see. I learned this with Metal Gear Solid 5. Like, this is where I have my personal philosophy from, where like about how I deal with video game trailers, because I was excited to play Metal Gear Solid 5 or whatever, but like I never really engaged with like the whole world basically of it. Like I watched one or two trailers or whatever, and that was kind of it. I didn't look at any like interviews or anything like that, and where people kind of got like a little bit of unrealistic expectations about, like, yeah, the game was unfinished.
I mean, you see it happen with Cyberpunk and fucking No Man's Sky and everything. Don't get me wrong, the devs like and the publishers like lean into it super fucking hard. It is an actual problem, but like unreasonable expectations just end up happening.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. How do you do that puzzle?
Here, do this.
Did you just soft lock?
No, I can do this. Yeah.
Well, you can. You can do that.
I can do what?
You said I can do this, and then you missed.
Oh.
Nice. This is a good level, but it's definitely not as good as the Sun-Kissed Sun. I fucking hate these guys. I hate their models.
Yeah, it's really fucking...
You found Farley. How can I ever thank you? I mean, I could give you this old...
Oh, there we go.
Lise!
It's Lise! That's where I got the name. That's where I got the name from.
That's where he got his name from. His persona's name.
I had a fucking massive brain moment where like I was like thinking of a name for my character, and I remember just like Bile being like so fucking pissed off, like being like, "Fuck you, that is good." where like, you know, my D&D character is a trickster, compulsive liar, all that stuff, and like the name is Elise, so like if you know phonetically spell it out, Lys, lies. I was like, fuck.
No,
no.
I was it Viola who was pissed off? Because I remember being significantly pissed off.
You were also pissed off, but like Violet, like really just like you could hear like just a fuck you. Sorry if that was loud.
It wasn't.
Okay, but like
Well, it
that's
wasn't on Discord.
okay. But yeah, it was just like that. So we got another skate park here.
We do.
You know, maybe that's a game I'll stream at one point if PlayStation 1 emulation is like decent. It's just Dave Mirror's freestyle BMX. Oh, Spyro!
Yeah, Spyro?
Oh, Spyro!
Whoa! Oh no! No, Spyro! No!
Spyro, no! I'm watching that
Right
back.
fucking in there. Yeah, right in there. Right in for the nuzzles.
Yeah.
I'll tell you who's lucky. Fucking Hunter.
Spyro's like notices your bulge. Ooh.
Straight in there, nosing. Can I get a clip of that, please?
Oh god, I forgot how to... Is it this? How do I do it? Nope. Okay, it's Y. Gotcha. Or X.
Help Triple X Skull Servant get discovered by adding a title.
Oh. So this just gives you a tutorial of how to do tricks.
Some tricks.
I fucked up. I fucked up. Yeah, what were we fucking saying?
Sorry, I was completely distracted by that, and I'm currently clipping it.
Fair.
Alright, it is clipped. Does it auto post a clip, or do you have to post it yourself in the chat? Do you have to link it, or does it automatically do it?
I think you have to link it. Because I don't believe it automatically does it. Okay, so now we gotta go one-on-one with Hunter. But Spyro's already done that.
Yeah. Clearly.
I like this. I used to replay this section like over and over again as a kid. It's not difficult. Hunter kind of rubber bands a little bit, you know, like on the points, which is fine.
Yeah, he does.
You know, which is fine just as a bit of like, you know, difficulty.
Keep the challenge going.
Yeah, but it doesn't do it too hard, you know. And there's a couple of like little things you can do to keep.
Don't forget your twisted line.
Yep. You can do these things here. These give you like free, like what, 1,000 points? Yeah, triple towers give you 3,000 points. You get diminishing turn returns on what tricks you do as well.
So the more you do the same trick,
Yeah,
the worse.
Exactly. So like if I jump over here, that's a half pipe jump, half pipe leap, and that gives you.
I didn't know about those little. I was just basically like grinding off of things and doing big twists a bunch. I think you've got enough of a lead now that you won't lose.
Yeah.
Like, even if you just stop right now.
I'm not going to, because I don't want to lose.
Triple roll, right?
And I think if you get over 5,000 afterwards, you get a
bulge.
bulge. Ooh.
Ah.
That would have been fucking massive. Oh.
Oh, what is that sheep doing? That sheep finally noticed Hunter's bulge.
You can go for the course record now if you want.
Yeah.
That was a very... I can't get over that. It was a very weird glitch.
Which, the sheep or the bulge?
The bulge. Spyro just inching towards it, and then all of a sudden, as soon as like Hunter stops talking, just mashes his face right in there.
I think it's because when Spyro was like, initiating the talk, the conversation. Oh yeah.
Very nice, very nice, very nice, very nice. Oh yeah!
That should get me the course record. I'm gonna try. I'm just gonna make sure I get over 1,000 or 10,000.
10,000.
Radical Highway. There we go.
Very nice, very nice.
And now I'm just gonna collect the last of the gems.
The gams.
The gams.
Yeah, I wasn't aware that there were certain like things you could do to get like 1,000 points here and this there. I just went for big like I basically did tricks like that.
Yep. It's a nice little addition, especially for like, people who might be struggling. Like, oh, here's just an extra couple of here's an extra free bit and pieces,
Here's $10.
I will pay you $100 to fuck off.
I will pay you $1.
I hate this though, where like it's so difficult to get
Those
these
gems.
here.
Yeah.
There we go.
Nice though.
Oh,
Oh, you bonk. Babe. You fucked it, didn't you?
oh.
Ah.
I think I got the course record though. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that got me a skill point. I need to get off that.
Baby, you fucked it up. You did it stupid.
I did a poopy.
No.
I gotta figure out where the last gems are here. There it is.
Yeah.
You can't use sparks as like, here's where the gems are.
Mm-hmm.
Until until you're off of it. While you're on the fucking,
You can't use them while you're on the skateboard.
Yeah. There we go.
Broke his neck.
I broke my neck.
Dude, it's Flatfoot Friday.
No, it's not.
Here it is.
Not.
Here it is. It's Flatfoot Friday.
I think you're the fucking loser.
Excuse me?
That's the lyric of the song. It's Flat Fuck Friday, you fucking loser.
I can't believe this.
See, Brandon fucking knows.
I don't believe this. I can't believe you do this to me.
So now we get to play the rest of the level as Sergeant Bird.
Great. Step his side out. Oh my god, it's called James Bird.
Yeah. Because he's British.
He's British, mate. Oh, he's fucking British.
Oh,
What's that? I got in my Rolls Royce. Got in my Aston Martin.
DB69.
Hello, Q. Can I have a gun? I'd like a big gun, Q. Big fire gun, please. And the Q's like, okay, well, I've got your watch.
Bloody hell.
Oh, I can't even read the time.
What time is it? Oh, it's 7 bong, James.
Half past bonged. It's half past bond.
The name's Bong. James Bong. There is absolutely a movie. Like, just a stoner movie where it's, like, just called James Bong, right?
Well, if there isn't, we're gonna make it.
I like the way that you said that with, like, such resignation. Like,
Yeah.
like, you know you have to do it.
Oh god, that girl who wanted to replace Big Ben's bong. I forgot about her.
The what?
So, you know the TV show This Morning with Philip and Holly? Philip Schofield and Holly Willoughby?
Yeah, I don't know on a first name basis, but yeah.
Well, that's what it's specifically called With Philip and Holly. Like,
I didn't know. I actually didn't know that. I just thought you were, like, being really casual about them.
No. It's like This Morning with Philip and Holly and This Morning with Eamon and Ruth. That's like the weekend edition or whatever.
Are you sorry? You ready for this again?
I was going to keep it as
Oh yeah.
We experienced it last week, I think, and now we get to experience it again this week.
Yeah. Check it out.
my friend is feeling.
Oh no. He started his bone dance again. Here it comes. Here it come.
Are you
Thanks.
ready? Has he flossed yet?
He flossed at the start.
Oh, I missed it. I, like, blinked and I missed it.
It was the very first thing he did was a floss. There he is.
God, he looks constipated.
He's flossing and shitting constantly. From that angle, it really looked like he was just pooping.
Yeah.
Anyway, on This Morning with Philip and Holly, this little girl went on. I think she must have only been about sort of 5 or 6. And they were fixing Big Ben, so it wasn't bonging for a while. She went on.
Okay, the way you said that, like, really made it sound like it was, like, you know, like another form of angin.
No, but it wasn't doing the chimes. So
yeah.
she went on. She was on This Morning and saying that she wanted to. A mum took her on. Said yeah, she wants to. While it's not working, she wants to replace Big Ben's bong. And they went, okay, well, go on then. Go on. Can you do your chimes? And she literally just sat there like completely stoic face, and she was like, bing bong, bing bong, bong. And it's just like, why on fucking earth did this parent allow this to happen? This is horrific.
That's embarrassing.
It's really. I felt so sorry for that kid.
Like,
Because like, yeah, okay. Oh yeah, you get to when you're a kid, it's like, yeah, of course, yeah, I get to be on telly. That's really fun. And then when you're an adult, you get to look back on that and think, my fucking god, what was wrong with my mum?
yeah, it really does feel like that's something that girl is going to get bullied over in.
100% for the rest of her fucking school years.
Yeah.
I'm ready to patrol the towers and I'll be.
I think the last is in.
Bing bong.
Okay, it is. Do I have to do this from the beginning again? It just... Oh my god.
Good lord. Doggy.
Doggy. Doggy. This is one of the fucking... I feel as if this is one of the longest fucking levels in Spyro 3.
It's a big one.
There it is. I missed this one exactly. 6
Nice. That's good. That's good. Midday Gardens.
Midday Gardens. It's like garden, but midday.
God, I can't wait for Beer Gardens to open up. Speaking of which, I need to message Dom. I'm supposed to go out for food and a drink with him tomorrow. Just remembered. I haven't booked anywhere.
Fucking bullshit that
Actually, I
you're
don't
able
know.
to do that.
Yeah, but I also don't know if I'm going to because it's fucking it's all outdoors at the moment and it's gonna be pissing it down tomorrow.
Yeah.
I just remembered, so I might just message him and be like, "Let's not." I'm not. I can't be arsed sitting in the rain and drinking.
Yeah.
Stop laughing at her.
Oh no,
Oh,
Crash
that is-
Bandicoot. Give him a pair of jeans and he is sorted.
You're kidding, right? She nearly toasted you. Yeah, but she was aiming at you.
Well then,
That's it.
just because you want to fuck.
Yeah, it's entirely because he wants to fuck. And he should know, Hunter should know that that crotch is all Spyro's.
I thought it was just like, well, we should help her. As far as like, God no, and it's like she, if you didn't intervene, she would have been fucking murdered.
Yeah. Spyro's cold-blooded.
Yeah, though true. Though as we already know, murder in these parts is not uncommon.
Yeah.
I can look after myself.
You got bored, bitch.
Would you like me to show you?
Out of magic, huh? How about I give you a jump start?
I'll deal with you later.
Hey, why'd you have to scare her off?
Oh, fuck. I just remembered. I gotta do a shitty fucking level.
In this game?
Yeah.
What?
So, introduced in Spyro 3 are Sparks only levels.
Oh, I didn't mind them that
I
much.
do not enjoy them at all.
I don't think they're the highlight, but yeah, I know, I remember.
I mean, here's the thing. I don't...
You unlocked it? Yeah, I thought you unlock it at the end of the game.
No, every time you complete... Like, once I complete the first world, as soon as I beat the boss, I unlock the one for this world.
Right, okay.
And there's one in each one.
I think it was just that I didn't do any of them until the end of the game, and I just did all 4 of them in one go.
I mean, it makes sense. You can easily forget about them, you know?
Yeah.
Like, unless you read the sign and then remember.
No, I knew it was there, I just couldn't be asked going for them. I was like, fuck him, I'll just do it, I'll do them all later. I don't think they're that bad.
Here's the thing.
They're quick.
They're not... I don't like Bullet Hell.
Hello, Sparks.
And these aren't particularly good Bullet Hell.
Yeah.
There we go.
You can up
The later ones are particularly, like, egregious, but, like, this one isn't too bad.
Yeah. It's just... The thing is... Do I have to charge into him? Okay. But that's like one of the only places you can actually use the charge to hurt somebody, because typically you fucking just take damage off of it.
You can lock, can't you?
Yeah, there you go. There,
She
there.
did just say it.
Yeah, I know. I knew exactly the buttons to press, but my hands wouldn't do it for me.
I see.
Um,
Do you remember? Do you remember in Call of Duty Black Ops had that top-down Dead Ops arcade? Like
Yes.
this one.
yeah.
Yeah, fuck that.
But yeah, like another thing, I think it's most awful in the second Sparks level, where like a lot of like they just put you in an area where it's like, get a key, like you're like, get a key, unlock the door, behind it is another key.
Yeah. There's one where it just becomes like a fucking maze of them. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
these bone things. Oh, no, they're not bones. They're keys.
Yeah.
They are actually keys. But like, yeah, no, you've just got. To,
Oh
like,
wait, no, it
unlock a
is here.
bunch-
It is absolutely here. It's absolutely fucking here. It wastes your entire fucking time. So like, I've got a red key, so I gotta go to the red door. Where the fuck is the red door?
No.
There's the red door. I go up here, and behind the red door is some enemies. And then you kill the.
I don't find this that bad.
I find it pure mind-numbingly boring. Like, it is absolutely atrocious game design.
I disagree with you.
Now,
I think it's fine.
I feel like it's something like a first-year game development student would put in, like trying to meet a deadline for an assignment.
No, it's pretty classic puzzles. Like, this is not.
Here's the thing. I don't disagree that it's like a basically foundational puzzle, video game puzzles. But the difference is, in most other video games, they like at least wrap it up a little bit, like in some other stuff.
I don't know. I don't know. I think it's fine. Like, if you don't like this style level, then fair enough. Like, I know that's obviously going to be a big influence on it, but I really don't think it's as bad as you're like. I don't think it's bad game design. I think it's fine. I think you just don't like this kind of level.
No, I don't at all.
You can because to me it's like, oh yeah, you can see where the progress is. You know there's going to be 4 of them because there's 4 of those, so you got to have 4 of these little mini challenges. Like, I don't see the problem.
It's boring.
You're still making progress.
I don't feel like I'm making progress. That's the thing. That is specifically the thing. I don't feel like I'm making progress. I feel like I'm doing busy work.
I like circular levels. I like going back to the same point. I don't know what to tell you. I don't think it's a bad game design thing. I think it's just against your taste.
Oh, about the boss. I didn't mean to be.
Yeah, one of the levels later on is not particularly good though. I don't mind this first one that much, but there's one where it's like, it's a bit of a fucking maze.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's fine.
Nora. Oh my god, that is a fucking horrific model for Sparks.
Yeah.
It looked like he had dong out.
Oh, you gotta play Spyro 3. Just Sparks totally hangs dong in it.
Well, you gotta see the dong.
You gotta. Because if you don't, what's the point?
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, this level would be better if Sparks hung dong in it.
He does hang dong. We just saw him hang the dong.
I know, but there could be more of it,
Well, I don't want to overuse of the dong. That's bad game design.
See, I think it's good game design.
To overuse the dong?
Yeah.
You fruit. Are you 100% done this?
Yes.
Is it just the one egg?
Yep.
Okay.
See, the thing that annoys me as well about the Sparks levels are, in this game, they're especially useless. All they do is increase the range that, like, Sparks can pick up things from, when you
Yeah.
in the original game, when you finished all four or five of them, I think it's four.
Nice, Sparks.
Yeah, like when you finish all four of them, Sparks like was able to point you to the like the gems that you're missing.
Yeah.
In this game, you just have it from the beginning, so it's just fucking useless.
I mean, I don't think it's. Yeah, I mean, I don't think. I don't
Okay.
need a reward.
I mean, yeah, okay, but well, the point is, yeah, I mean, fair enough. You don't need a reward, but the fact that you initially got a reward and then it removed it from you.
Sorry, I'm sorry. Would you rather they like remove the ability to do that and then make it into a reward, despite the fact that game 1 and 2 didn't make you do that?
No, but I would have liked something. I don't know. Maybe make Spyro hang down.
Okay.
Yeah. Wow, Spyro, you've completed all of the Sparks levels. You're gay now.
Wow. Thank you. Just congratulations, Spyro. In commemoration of you completing these levels, we've replaced your voice actor with the guy who voices Patrick instead of SpongeBob.
Hello, Hunter.
Hello, Hunter.
Oh my god, gee, what the fuck is...
That is what they do.
Is it?
Yeah, that is just what they do.
I've been trying to clear the way with this cannon, but
Also Bob and Doug
shoot straight.
Yeah.
from... That is a reference to Strange Brew.
Cartoon. Is it?
I'm pretty sure it is.
So the name's in Strange, but fucking hell. It probably was, wasn't it?
Can you look it up to verify? Because now I'm like, oh fuck.
I can. I don't want to.
Do it. My reputation is staked on it.
Strange Brew. Bob and Doug Mackenzie.
That's okay. I'm not an idiot.
Well, you are.
Yeah, but I remembered. I like, what was it you said? You asked earlier on what year... You asked me for a specific year. And I didn't.
It was when... It was how old was the Queen?
No.
Yeah, it was.
No, you asked something else and it was in the 1980s.
Oh, I don't remember.
I don't remember either, but you asked me and I was like, I don't know. And fuck you, I was really close with the Queen.
Were you? I thought you were Irish. I didn't think you were allowed to be. No, you said she was in her 80s at first, didn't you?
No, I said she was 84. 94. I said she was 94.
Was it Bile who said she was in her 80s?
Yeah.
Okay.
I said 90.
And I said I said. Bile said, isn't she like 88? She's like 87 or something. I said no, she's 95.
Yeah.
To which you said, yeah, no, she's in her 90s. She's like 94. I said, yeah, she's 95. And then I looked it up and I went, yeah, she's 95. And you went, oh fuck yeah, I was really close. I was like,
Okay,
Hi.
the reason why I said 84, 94, fuck, you said
94.
that. The reason why I said that was because last time I looked it up, that was her age. But her birthday is the 21st of April? 24th of
I think
April?
so.
So, like, I was just out a week.
Yeah, but I still said it. I still called it. And then you were like, haha, yeah, no, I was still fucking, I was almost right. I'm like, I'm not giving you fucking credit for like saying the wrong answer after I said the right one. Like, fuck off. What do you want from me?
Validation, clearly.
Well, you're not fucking getting it. Get verified first, you fucking scrub. I can't believe you wanted me to fucking validate you for that. Fuck telling me the wrong answer after I said the right one.
Like-
That's so stupid.
I mean, you could have given me some credit for, like, you know, for that. My point
So
is,
I've got.
my point
I've
is,
got to
if
keep-
that question was asked a week ago, I would have been right.
So would I.
No, you wouldn't have been.
Yes, I would have, because I would have said 94 then.
Or would you have?
Yes,
Why?
because it was a couple of days ago when I looked up her age and found out she was 95. So
Right.
yeah,
Can't give me anything, can you?
get fucked. Give you that. Can't give you anything. Fuck you. I sent you nudes last night. I give you lots.
Next time you send me images like that, I'll just be like, okay, but I need other validation.
Next time you send images like that, I'm like, oh great, so now you're hanging dong as well.
Yeah.
That really was just one of those things where I was like, should I say that? And then I was like, oh, I don't care. I just don't fucking care.
Yeah, I was like, in my own mind, I was considering, how do I respond to this? Fuck it. You're the one who said it, not me.
Yeah. I don't care. I just don't care. Oh no, I'm not. Oh no, why am I going to be ashamed that I share intimate photos with my partner who lives long distance? Oh no.
No, say it right.
Oh no.
Thank you. God. Whatever happened to Knuckles?
Yeah, the last I heard, he quit the Sonic team after Sonic wouldn't give him validation.
Yeah.
They stopped adding his name to the games that he was in, and he was like, I'm sick of this. I'll tell you what is. I'll tell you what's pretty cool.
Sonic Adventure and Knuckles.
Yeah, exactly.
Sonic Heroes and Knuckles.
Yep. Every game that he's in, they should have our Knuckles.
Yeah.
They did it once. Why don't they do it now? Wow, you just jumped
Leaped
straight
right
over his head.
I feel as if you can skip a part of
You
this.
can snipe him. You can snipe him, can't you? The one on the pedestal.
I feel as if you can. Here's the thing. In general, yes, probably. Can I do it? Probably not. I really like the music in this level. I don't know why.
It's weirdly atmospheric.
Yeah.
Plus, it's nice to have a fucking winter level that's not, you know, all chimes and Christmas.
Benny!
Benny!
Oh, so that's the name of the dragon.
She is ugly.
That was a joke for you.
That's the name of the dragon. I like it. Every single time that we watch an episode of Ugly Betty, 3 things happen. Well, 2 things, but one of them happens twice.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck that. At the start of every episode, although not in the later seasons, may I add.
Yeah, halfway through
they do
season
the-
3, they drop it.
Yeah, but they do this whole previously on Ugly Betty, where they get one of the characters from the show to say that line, and then they'll just obviously show a couple of things that happened in the previous episode and which ones are going to be relevant in the current episode. I like the tradition of it, at least for us. But like, I have to say, it's nice to not start an episode and immediately know what's going to happen, because there'll be something that happened like 3 episodes prior that you forgot about, and then they'll show it in the previously on Ugly Betty bit, and it's like, oh right, okay, so now this is the episode where the resolution of that happens. Like, so I'm kind of glad that they've got rid of it, because it makes the writing a little less predictable. Only a little. A lot of the times you can really see where stuff's going with that show, which doesn't necessarily make it bad. It's like very enjoyable. It's just Anyway, but on one of the early plot lines in Ugly Betty is that the character of Wilhelmina tries to.
Oh no.
What happened?
I think my internet hiccuped. Are we still streaming?
He's still streaming. I'm not. I can't hear the stream or anything, but yeah, no, we're still on.
I think we're okay. I'm gonna unpause the game now and just see if they're...
We can carry on streaming to Discord, though.
Oh yeah, that did die. Hold on. I'm just checking the stream, make sure it's... Okay, it is.
I'm watching
Okay.
it seems fine.
Okay, that was weird. Internet just hiccuped.
Yeah, you disappeared off of Discord like in an instant.
Yeah, like, and I like it went on my end too. So I was like, oh shit, who turgled?
TC Tuggers. I wish he did.
Hello?
Hi.
Hello. Sorry, you sounded watery there, and what you were doing that, I was trying. Yeah, and as you were doing that, I was trying to make sure that the chat was updated or whatever, and it just Firefox was just non-responsive. So I was like, oh fuck, what happened?
I think Discord hiccups. I think that was what happened. I don't think your internet hiccups. I think Discord just
fair
freaked out.
Okay.
Anyway, so yeah.
So previously on the stream.
Previously on the stream, Sparks is an ugly cunt. So very early on into Ugly Betty, they have this plot line where like one of the characters tries to seduce another character, and she discovers she can't get through to him. She can't just seduce him, and she doesn't know why. And then she finds out later on from one of like his ex-lover's diaries that she would always keep her feet pampered and everything, because he liked that, and as a result, she got the line, "Bradford is into feet," which for some reason they thought would be, the best course of action to use on the previously on Ugly Betty, where one of the episodes is just previously on Ugly Betty, Bradford is into feet. It was a very weird editing choice, but it's fucking hilarious. And the first time we watched it, like we both just paused it and were like, sorry. Rewound it, watched it about 5 more times. I then separated the clip, isolated it, so it's just its own fucking video file. And every single time that we would watch an episode of Ugly Betty, I would preface it by playing that clip. And when we were watching them on Disney Plus, Ezra was the one who was streaming rather than me. So I couldn't do that. So we would simply just pause the episode at the very, very beginning of it before any dialogue had been spoken. And then I would say, previously on Ugly Betty, Bradford is into feet. And then we would continue to watch. The other thing that we do every single episode, well, I understand that we're sad as fuck. But the other thing that we do with every episode is that there are 2 times. The Ugly Betty titles appear twice at the start of every episode. It is just in a plain text that appears like pretty early on, like in the first like sort of 30 seconds of the thing, of like the beginning scene. where it just pops up Ugly Betty, to which Ezra will then say,
Oh, that's the name of the show.
yeah. And then, you know, just before the first ad break would be, then it actually comes up with the actual title sequence of the show and shows up the name of it, to which he's then like...
Oh, that's the name of the show.
He's been doing that since the very first episode.
And here's the thing, it pisses you off, or it initially did anyway. But now
Yeah.
if I don't say it, you will pause the episode, and I'll just be like, come on.
Yep. Yeah, no, I have to remind you to do it sometimes.
Yep.
It's tradition. We're like over fucking... We're like, what, 50-something episodes into this show now?
Mhm.
Or at least, or close to 50, I think. 24 episodes in the first season, 18 in the second one or something?
Yeah, I think it's 18.
No, it's 19 in the second one. 24 in the third, and 20 in the last. There's only 4 seasons of that show. Sad. It's weird because like it's sad as well because the show is like we're up to like we're getting up to the midpoint of the 3rd season now, and it's annoying because the show is actually really started to come into its own. Like the writing started to just kind of feel more natural. The characters are really coming to their own. Like they're developing everything in a really nice way.
But
And there's only like another 30 episodes of the show is sad.
Yeah, like I'm watching the show, and like in season 1 and 2, like, you know, I'd be like, this could be done better, or I hate this character, or whatever. But then it comes into season 3, and honestly, I think there was one point in season 3, and it was like a very recent episode, like 1 or 2 episodes ago we watched, where like I was like, yeah, no, the character writing of this wasn't as strong, but like, you know.
Yeah, they genuinely like. I mean, you know, we can still like pick holes and like and stuff. It really isn't a perfect show. Like but season 3 is by large like the best season of the show, at least for consistency. And I honestly think that the 4th season is like really stands up as well, really well. The only problem is like halfway through it, they got the note that the show had been cancelled, so they had to wrap up all of the fucking plot lines very quickly. So the show does like kind of does a fucking. It's weird. Like I'm. It's sad. It's a good show. It was. I wish it got more of a run. I wish it got another 2 seasons.
Yeah,
Really,
like
I
that.
think 6 seasons would have been enough for it.
Yeah, I think that's what I was saying, was like, I really, like, it is annoying just seeing that, like, it's just not getting where it's, you know, like, I'm enjoying it now, but like, I know on the horizon is that, you know, it's not going to end perfectly, you know.
I think the ending is perfect. I just don't think it's
rushed.
deserved.
Yeah.
They don't get the stuff that comes before it, which is a lot in the second half of season 4, the pace picks up at a breakneck speed, and it's a bit like, holy shit, okay. Eventually, the thing is, by the time you get to the end of the 4th season, you actually kind of get used to the speed of it. It's weird. But yeah, I mean, the show in general like has issues with pacing. I think, like, even when it's like at its best, like, you know, there's some
End of season 1.
Yeah.
That was fun,
Yeah.
though. That was fun.
That was fun, but like, yeah, the finale, it was like all of a sudden they realized, oh my god, yeah, we've got to get all of this done before the end of the season.
Yeah.
And like so much fucking happens in that finale. It's like, what the hell? Like it's not even this. It doesn't even necessarily feel like, you know, you'll have a finale that's action packed and things will happen, but it's like every fucking scene is something ridiculously big.
Is that the thing is, though, like, because they do that contrast where characters are watching like a Spanish soap opera,
Yeah,
and like it's
telenovelas.
Yeah, telenovela, and it's really funny because the end of season 1 is like, it's just ridiculous enough that, like, yeah, it's basically just a soap like ending.
Mm-hmm. It is something else. It really, like, it's a good finale as well. It's just like, oh my god, like, this scene, this happens, this scene, this happens, this scene, this happens, this scene, a character just gets fucking killed out of nowhere. It's like, what is going on? I would. I like the show, and I'm glad you like it too. And I like it a lot more now that Alexis isn't in it.
Yeah, like Alexis, like we discussed this a lot, a lot. Like Alexis isn't a bad character. It's just her being there is like cool. They're just going like they're going to
Time
say
for some slurs.
Yeah, they're just going to say a slur.
Yeah, characters are just going to refer to her with slurs constantly. She is a trans woman. Well, she's a cis woman playing a trans woman, but yeah, every fucking chance they get, that's how the writers like to remind you that she's trans, is by using slurs. And the thing is, like, it's not like all the other characters come out unscathed. Like, like Mark is a gay character, he gets called a fucking homo, and like, like other characters, like no one is particularly untarred by that brush.
Yeah.
But it's especially egregious, or specifically with like a trans character, because it's like, oh my god, stop saying the T slur.
Yeah. Like that's the thing. Like everybody's minority status is highlighted in the show.
Yeah.
And like it's made
Like Becky gets
Becky?
Who the
Becky?
fuck is Becky?
average Becky.
No, the reason I said that is because I was thinking about Amanda, who is played by Becky Newton. But like Amanda will constantly call Betty like enchilada, taco, like every fucking possible kind of like Mexican food you can think of.
Yeah.
Like this is just a recurring fucking thing, like all the way through. Like, so yeah, it's not necessarily like, they're doing it specifically because the character is trans, but it's still like, I don't want to hear this. I don't want to fucking deal with this. This is so annoying.
Yeah. And like the thing is, like, yeah, like they're using these like terms to refer to people, but like it fits the world. Like they're sometimes being mean is the point, but sometimes it's just how these characters just refer to each other, like in general. Like just for people who like might like, I'm not necessarily defending it or anything like that, but like, the point is like, when a lot of the time when characters use these terms, there is a point to it,
Yeah.
It's not just there for the sake of, it's not there to be fun, necessarily to be funny or to, whatever. It is there to make a point. Like
It's an interesting point as well, the fact that, like, I would honestly go as far as to say it is a product of its time, which is interesting because the show aired these episodes were airing 15 years ago.
Yeah.
Like, how much it's a good sign of progression how far we've come since that point, like the fact that we can say, like, yeah, okay, this is dated horribly. It's 2006.
Yeah.
Like, it's that's a good thing. The fact that it has aged, as kind of like bad as it has. And I mean, like, I'll put, for the most part, like, aside from, the fact that characters will just casually use fucking slurs and shit,
Yeah.
and just throw them around, like, left and right, or any kind of, like, derogatory way of, like, speaking about these characters. Like, for the most part, like, they do try to give, like, a mostly positive representation of the character as well. Like,
Yeah. Like
it's weird, like, how they go out of the way for it, but then we'll,
yeah. Like
have these weird slip ups. It's the heart is almost the heart's in the right place, but like they did not fucking do enough.
Like Alexis is an entirely sympathetic character. Like you are, like she is portrayed in a good way. As in, she's introduced, like, I mean, a bit spoiler, but like she's introduced as like a antagonistic force, but then is very quickly humanized and being like, no, she had justification for her actions. Like, she's not.
Yeah.
And like, as
And they get to that point very quickly. They
Yeah.
get to that point, I think, like the episode after the reveal.
yeah, and it's like, oh no, that makes perfect fucking sense. Yeah, they're like even like and like the main antagonist of the show is Wilhelmina, and Wilhelmina.
She's Wilhelmina Slayer and she doesn't get wet.
Yeah. And Wilhelmina is like, yeah, she's like the antagonist or whatever. She's like, but like she's the reason why she is an antagonist, you know, for the most part is, or what starts her off on her journey is like, she has been with this fashion magazine for, you know, decades. She is a older black woman in a fashion magazine, like, and fully aware of that. And she was passed up for the editor-in-chief job, a job that she wanted, a job that she would legitimately be good at. Because
A job that she essentially should have gone to her as well, because
Yeah.
she was the assistant to the previous editor-in-chief and then became creative director. Essentially, it was the next step up.
Yeah.
And the whole like premise of the show is that like, oh, this editor-in-chief dies and the owner of the magazine brings his son in, who
Yeah.
has no magazine experience whatsoever.
Yeah,
and
no
that basically turns Wilhelmina into just going,
Yeah.
yeah, fuck this. Like,
Well, yeah.
I'm stealing that job. I'm having that by any means necessary. It's my job now.
He
I want it.
he has no experience in a magazine, and he's brought in because he's a fuck up. And it's like,
Yeah.
okay, this magazine basically runs itself with Wilhelmina, so he's just there to kind of like, you know, not fuck up.
Yeah, it's like, obviously she's better about this, and it's
Yeah.
that's the whole you know, the whole thing that you get that you build towards there is like, she is the antagonist of the show. She will do all of these like antagonistic things, but you still have the human aspect to her, and that's one of the things that the show does very well. Like, it will frame you and show you these characters' stories and show that they are three-dimensional, despite the fact that I know oftentimes they will be cartoonish and they'll do like,
Yeah.
you know, ridiculous, absurd things. For the like, yeah, you understand the motivations. And I also want to apologize for the fact that we've been talking about Ugly Betty for fucking like 15 minutes or something like that. But it is a show that is worth discussion. I genuinely believe that it is a clever show with a lot of heart. It doesn't always have the best production or the best writing,
No.
but like, that's the only way I can really put it. It's just it's got a surprising amount of heart for the kind of show that it is.
Yeah, like I'm at the point. I am at the point, like, especially when I had control, where like I will just pause the episode and just be like, "This is a really fucking good character moment," and like we will just talk about it for like 5 or 10 minutes about, like, you know, just how strong it is.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah, 100%.
Sorry, I'm just gonna cut in here real quick. This is the worst fucking bullshit.
I remember this one. You gotta clear his path.
Yeah, you gotta clear his path. Thank you for explaining, because like I was focusing.
Yeah, you have to clear his path before he gets there, and if you don't hit it in time, he doesn't just follow the path. He will go kind of off the fucking beaten path a bunch. And those mushrooms will pop back
Nope.
up
Yeah,
and do that. And then they respawn.
yeah.
It's stupid as fuck.
And the first one isn't that bad. The second one is really
You
annoying.
can skip that first one.
What?
That one that you just put down.
Yeah. He doesn't go for that one, right? He goes for this one. He does go for that one. Fuck.
I think on the very first path, I think he does go for the ones on the path, but I think it's the second time around he doesn't.
Mm-hmm.
So I think for this one, I think you can just hit.
So I don't need to go this one.
You don't need to go that one.
I need to go this one.
Yeah, I think you only need to hit the ones on the path this time around.
I don't think so, because he loops. I'm pretty sure he loops.
It does it twice though, right?
Yeah, I don't know how much of the second one. I'm getting confused here. This is the one he goes for.
Yeah, you want the second one. Yeah, that one.
I have to blow you up. This one. Oh, fuck me.
Oh god damn.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, the first path is not too bad. It's basically just the ones that are actually on the path.
Yeah.
The second one is the nightmare. That's the one where it starts going through all the weird ones. It really is just trial and error the second time.
If you clear my... Yes!
Good luck.
I'll need it.
Okay, so he skips the first two. Oh wow, okay.
No.
Do the rocks respawn?
I don't think so, but that one might. Yeah, that one didn't. No. I don't know. So he doesn't get any of these. Okay, that one didn't respawn, so I just...
Yeah, okay, the rocks don't respawn, so yeah, it's just the... Okay.
I think they did in
The
the
other one,
original
it's the other one, isn't it?
No, it's that one.
Oh, okay.
He's gonna loop around. Oh, fuck.
Oh no, okay, skips that.
That one he goes for, okay.
Yeah, see what I mean, like, it's just complete trial and error.
Yeah.
I want to eat the tail light.
Just put it in the mouth and swirl it around.
With some fava beans.
Okay, we're gonna do this level, and we're gonna do the speedway, and then that's gonna be a stream.
It sounds like a stream to me.
He doesn't go for that one. It's this one, isn't it?
That one. Yep, that's the one.
And I assume this one. Okay, that wasn't as bad.
Yeah. I could have sworn the rocks are supposed to respawn though.
They did in the original game, I feel. I think they took that out in this game.
Fair enough. The exile free.
Yeah, they're like, I mean, I did a French thing, but they're like what? Like Louisiana, like Bayou French kind of one. Creole, is that it? I don't think that's it.
I don't know.
I don't know, there's certain French speaking pockets of like Louisiana-ish.
What kind of dog is he? He's French. With? That is one of my favorite Aston movie jokes
Yeah.
of all time. It really fucking made me laugh when the first time I saw that.
Anything else?
But yeah, just to finish up on discussing Ugly Betty, if you get the chance to watch it, 100% would recommend it. There is casual transphobia all over the first like 2 seasons of the show. After that, it's fine. So if you can put up with them occasionally throwing her out the T-slur, the rest of the show is really worth it. Even in his lull points or whatever, like I like by the time that, honestly, like I said to you, like by the time you get to the 3rd season, like season 3 is just like, this is such enjoyable telly, and by that point, like you spent so long with these characters that you can just watch their motivations and see how they're acting in certain situations, and there's an actual sense of plot progression happening for the characters, not just for the story. Like season 1 and 2 is very focused on putting story forward, but like season 3 is like character based pretty much through and through, and that is what progresses the story. It's really good. It's really well written at that point. But what else is well written? I'll tell you about is the Saw movies.
Are you down for streaming the Saw movies? The Saw movies, the Saw...
Game.
Yeah.
Maybe. Depends how long it is.
I don't think they're long. It was like a budget-ish game for... It was a budget-ish game movie tie-in for the Xbox 360.
Bonk. Yeah, I mean, I'd give it a go.
I think the plan... Are we able to say what plans we have after or soon?
I don't remember. It's up to you.
The thing we were discussing about streaming earlier on in the week.
Oh. Maybe we can talk about it. So, we've been obviously considering which games that we want to stream going forward and which ones would be fun to stream. And very recently, out of fucking nowhere, might I add, Nintendo released an update for Super Mario Party, which enables online multiplayer. So at some point on one of our streams, we're going to be playing that. Don't know whose stream it'll be on. Don't know when it will be. It's probably going to be an in-between game. Like we'll just play it on like one stream or something. Like in between, like, you know, one series to another. When we need a bit of a break or something. But 100%, yeah, definitely down to play that. Because neither of us ever win.
Yeah. I've never won a game of Mario Party in my life.
I don't think I've ever won a game when playing... I think I've won one game when playing with you. Typically with the fucking computer as well, like we've played multiple times, especially like when we'll go and meet up and hang out. Well, typically only ever those times up until very recently.
Yeah.
Like we would play and, you know, we'd come second and third.
Yeah.
And it sucks because, like, I'm good at Mario Party, or I would consider myself good at Mario Party. I fucking grew up playing it, like, on my own and getting good at all the fucking mini games. So, like, you know, I'm as good, like, there's just something about Super Mario Party that just does not, like, allow me to have it. It just does never wants me to have it. And I tell you what I never do, and I can fucking guarantee this. I never ever roll first. Never once do I roll first. I don't know what it is, but I've never once in Super Mario Party. I've played over a dozen fucking games of it with different people, and I've never once been in first place from the initial dice roll. I don't know why. I don't know why, but it never happens. And it makes me fucking mad. It makes me really fucking mad, dude.
See, right at this point, like, my experience with Mario Party is I'm in first for all of the game, basically. Either first or a very close second.
Sorry, I want to point out, I'm not talking about first place. I'm talking about who goes first.
Oh no,
like,
no,
in a turn. I just want to state that. Because Ken Reyes was like, get good, and I'm like, it's not about getting good. There's no way to get good at that. That is random dice rolls. Yeah. That just goes first. I've never once gone first.
But, like, for me, I'm in first place 90% of the game. Comes to, like, the last five turns or so, or even at the very fucking end, and that's when I lose. That's when either somebody steals all my stars, or somebody gets a bunch of stars, or whatever bullshit.
I want to point out this was exactly what happened when we played it the other day as like a test run.
Yep.
And oh my god, you were in the lead.
Yep. All game.
No, yeah, till like round 7. It's 7 of 10.
Yeah.
And then I snuck out in front, and then I was 100% in the lead, and I was like, this is brilliant, I'm gonna fucking win. And who won? Boo. Boo won on
Bonus
coins.
stars. On
Bonus
coin.
stars and coins. Yeah, but what on coin? Yeah.
So, briefly, sorry, just want to say, Country Speedway is the fucking worst speedway in the fucking game.
Alrighty.
And in
Country girls make do.
so in the way I played Spyro for the last couple of like the last until the Reignited, the last 3 times I played Spyro was on a PS1 classic, either on the PlayStation 3 or on the PS Vita.
Oh, this is the one.
There is a bug specific to these emulation ports. That means if you go into this level and don't do everything immediately, if you leave the level or turn off your game or whatever bullshit, blah blah blah, one of the eggs is locked out and will not count, and you cannot get 100% completion.
Have fun.
Now the time attack isn't that bad. The
Time
time
attack
attacks
is the race against the biplanes. That's
Yeah.
a nightmare on this.
yeah, the time attacks in
Typically. Sorry.
the time attacks in these games are basically just follow the thing. Just don't do this and follow the thing.
They're kind of introducing you to the way that the course looks. Like usually you'll do it on your first second try.
Yeah.
Like the course layout. It's the races that are really, really bad.
Yeah.
And this one in particular, yeah, no, you're 100% right. I fucking hate this one.
Yep.
It's very bad. Oh god, even the song's like...
This is literally the fucking worst one. I know we're building, I'm there oh, it can't be that bad. It's really fucking bad. It's really fucking bad.
I can't wait for you to do it on your first go.
Yeah. I mean, I hope I do.
You'd like to be proved wrong just for the satisfaction of that. Oh boy, you overshot. Did you even get that one?
Nope. Oh, I did. Yeah.
Your time doesn't boost. Your time doesn't boost, does it?
Nope. It's like you do it. I fucked up here on these ones. I missed one of these on my first go run.
Yeah.
So that combined.
Provided you hit everything, you're not gonna have a problem.
Exactly. So it was just a combination of me missing 2 things. It basically gives you enough time to miss 1, maybe.
Yeah.
1.5. Depending on how quick you are at course correcting.
Sorry, monkey.
Okay. Oh, okay. But yeah,
Are they sheep?
no, they're cows, I think.
No, they might be pigs. They sound like pigs.
Oh yeah, they are. Oh,
What? You fucking hit that.
piss!
So like, what is it? What's in that? It's like there's a list. There's cow and plain.
Yeah, the sheep. Are they sheep? On the.
Those are sheep.
Oh my good god.
Wait, are there?
I don't know. And when I tried to focus, I ended up.
Those are definitely cows. We can
These are
establish that those are
definitely
cows.
Well, because they're wearing berets, which are trademark of every cow.
With
Moo.
me.
Piss.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, they're oinking, they're wailing like a pig. I don't know what the fuck that noise was.
Bear.
Bear. Nah.
God fucking hell.
Pierce. Is it easier to reverse and hit him on the back, so you're hitting against him?
I mean, it probably is, but I'm just gonna do this. Oh my fucking god.
Jesus. I still love his little pap.
Ring! That's the noise a ring makes. If it's from France.
If it's from France. I've told you about like the weirdest thing about Paris to me, and that was how many fucking pharmacies there are. Like, there's a lot of weird things about France and Paris in general, but like, yeah, like you go down like one of the main streets in Paris and you will pass like, I genuinely, there was one part when we were passing it on the coach because I was at school, and I looked out the window and up and down the road I could see 5 different pharmacies on one street.
I think that's common in every metropolitan area.
I don't. It's not fucking common here.
It's not uncommon.
It is.
I don't know. I think you underestimate how many.
Pharmacy specifically? No. Because
What the fuck?
You hit that. You fucking hit that.
I hit that.
I'm watching the replay. You hit that. You hit that. You hit that.
I
you hit
did.
that.
I'm fucking.
Yeah, but like, that's the. But, you know, I'm thinking like, you know, okay, let's like think about the high street in Manchester and like, okay, yeah, maybe not within sight, you're not going to see 5 of them, but like, you know, within walking distance, at least I can think of at least 3 near the Arndale. But like, one of those is a Boots.
2 of them are Boots.
No, one.
2.
It's one big Boots.
And there's a smaller one.
Where?
Like underneath the Arndale.
No, that's the same Boots.
Oh well, there's a,
It's
there's a different one by McDonald's then.
Oh right, no, that is the one that's my McDonald's is the smaller one.
Yeah. That's what I thought you meant. I thought you meant the other.
Yeah, no, there is a single Boots up the top near that McDonald's. There is one underneath the Arndale that's huge because that's like 2 different floors.
Yeah.
And there's a Superdrug. I think that's it. But I wouldn't necessarily count a Boots because I mean they are a pharmacy, but like it's also like just a shop.
No. Boots absolutely counts.
Well, I wouldn't count Superdrug then because that's like lots of makeup and shit.
No, it counts. That's what. That counts too.
All right, fine. You're counting them both. It's still free, and it's not necessarily. Oh, God, I'm already like I hate this.
Yeah, I need at least one go around to fucking remember where all the stars are.
Yeah. This is the one. This is the one. That one I've never once felt like it. Jesus. That one I've never once felt like it's done me any favors, but it's necessary.
Mm-hmm. Should have taken a harder turn there.
Yeah. Alright, so yeah, that's fine. They're all pharmacies. There's still way more in Paris. Like, I'm talking 5 on a small stretch of road that I could see on. Bear in mind, on one side of the road. I was on a coach, I couldn't see the other side. That was still a lot. Paris is just notoriously full of drugs. And dickheads. That's it.
Now I'm gonna spend the rest of this fucking lap trying to make up first.
Yeah. First plays this perfectly, by the way. Like, 100% perfectly. There's, like, no fucking mistakes that they make. You're in third now. How?
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 I don't know.
Oh, there he is. No?
Cool, I think the game just bugged and I'm not gonna win this no matter what I do.
Yeah. I am, like, incredibly confused.
I have no fucking clue. Why did I do that? Oh my good god. I don't know how I came in fucking third.
Yeah, seriously. I feel like that was just bugged. So if isn't obvious what you're supposed to do here, obviously it's a race. You're supposed to hit all the green rings. The green rings are your checkpoints. So those are mandatory. The stars are not. They just give you speed boost, and the red ones give you little missiles that slow down the person in front. Like that. And you essentially have to hit every single possible star that you can hit in order to do this. And yeah, as you saw, it's not the worst to get into second. Well, to get into first, sorry. Is nigh impossible. And also, sometimes you manage to get into first, but then maintaining it.
Fucking bastard. Oh, this is awful.
It is.
Sorry I'm being quiet, it's just I really gotta...
No, I get it. I'm kind of trying to let you focus. It's the tall one that you want to do the sharp left from. Like, I always think it's the barn earlier.
Shit. Fuck. Ugh. Hang right, left. There.
There you go.
There.
Where's Hunter hanging out on this stage?
In one of the barns. Ah, jeez. Ah, that's it. That's it. I've lost this one.
You miss one of those, it just is that.
Not only did I fucking miss it, I lost. I'm just restarting that. Not only to do that, I like bumped into something and lost all my momentum.
Yeah. Country girls make do. That's it.
Jesus fucking Christ. Like, the way the route is laid out, like, that you've got to do, like, you got to hit all these fucking, like, stars that are in weird fucking positions. And, like...
Yeah, they really put them out there.
Yeah, and to do that means, like, you're moving at such a speed and such an angle that you're going to fucking miss the circles that you're supposed to hit.
Yeah. Like, that's the deal with it. Like, if you were playing this on like your first run round, there's absolutely no fucking way that any human would be able to hit like the stars and then know where to curve back. You
Yeah.
have to have done it so many times that you just know. You have to learn it. And I don't necessarily, you know, dislike learning things in games, but this is, again, there's that one down there as well.
Like, learning stuff
Is
is
this your
fine.
shot left?
No.
Nope.
Like, learning stuff is fine, but, like, there's no margin of error. There's no fucking margin of error at all.
That one.
Fuck that up.
Especially because, like, you would imagine that the stars were just extracurricular to give you a little bit more of a boost or whatever, but they're all pretty much required in this one. Whoa.
I didn't hit that. I fucking...
Yeah, no, you didn't.
Like, they make you do all this fucking really tight maneuvering.
Like, you barely made that, but that was still, like, I would consider a good hit on those stars. Like, that's just what it's like.
Like, the thing is, like, it's like you're breaking the fucking game, but, like, that's just what you expect. That's the, like, only fucking way that you can fucking do it. Jesus Christ.
Thankfully, if you bonk near one of those stars, you can quickly get your momentum back.
Yeah.
So that wasn't the worst. But yeah, like that one there where it is at the bottom. How the hell are you supposed to just get to that? Yeah, it's the next one. Yeah, shot left.
Ah, God damn it.
It's very satisfying when you manage to do it, but it's only satisfying because it's been such a fucking nightmare to get there. This is good though. Yeah, that is one of the specific places you can manage to save a little bit of time. Alrighty. I believe. Okay. Plenty of time. Plenty of a lead.
Oh
There
my
it is.
fucking
There it
Christ.
is. Okay, thank God. Fuck me. I didn't think you were gonna get that. Even at the end, I was
Nope.
trying to be supportive, but fuck that. No, you did good. Oh, it's Shemp. Did you know?
Oh my
Yeah, me
fucking
too.
God, same.
Yeah, that was painful.
Oh, that fucking sucks. Okay, it's not...
Hey, you've done it. You've done like probably the hardest thing in this game. Congrats.
Yeah. Where is Hunter? Hunter is in
You got a hunter.
here.
He's just hanging out.
I'm gonna strap on my jetpack and blast some.
You're gonna strap on.
Here I come.
Yeah, it's just a real on-rail shooter.
Yeah, it's not that bad. This one, to be fair. Especially in comparison to that previous one.
Yeah.
Anyway, do you remember that episode of Ugly Betty where Lil Bow Wow just popped up? For no reason?
No, I actually don't.
Sorry, known as Bow Wow by that point.
Oh God,
Was in the
yeah.
elevator.
Yeah.
That was weird.
Yeah, that was weird.
They really have this habit of just like shoehorning in like weird fucking cameos, but like cameos and like brand deals.
Mhm.
The Wicked one was fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, like where the entire episode was just around like Betty.
Oh,
and-
what? Betty and Henry, maybe they're gonna go and see the episode of... Oh, miss it.
I'm gonna strap.
Yeah, they're gonna go and see the episode, the performance of...
Oh, oh, okay.
Wicked on Broadway. Sorry. Sorry, it's about my bedtime. Pew pew pew.
Yeah, the Wicked one was just like them just talking like for ages. No, the wildest one was 21 Dresses.
About the premiere.
Yeah, and like they literally just stop in the episode and like are like, oh my God, I see all the trailers for this. It's like the romantic comedy of the year. Like, and it
Yeah.
stars, and like, yeah, it has like all like, and they just list off like the main actress's name or whatever. It's just like,
It's like, what the fuck is happening?
I like the, and like I'm like, is this a thing? Is this like, I'm like sitting there like, this is a movie, right? Like
I've never heard of 27 Dresses before in my life, and but no, it's a thing.
fuck, I lost the same one.
Yeah.
And like, the thing was, they're holding the fucking poster for it as well, like in the
Yeah.
episode. Like, it's like, oh my God, I got tickets to the premiere. And like, I've never gotten
It's
tickets.
it's really like Truman Show level fucking shit.
I'm not saying
You
that
haven't seen
movie.
the Truman Show? Yeah, that's a good movie. There's obviously, you know, the premise of it is like, oh, they're watching this dude
Yeah.
who doesn't know he's being watched and his entire life is fabricated and all that stuff. But like, there's also like, they also have product placement advertising in it. So like, you know, at some points, like his wife will just turn around and just be like, why don't you try these new more cocoa beans? Like looking at him straight dead in the eyes in just this really forced product placement bit. It's like, made from all natural cocoa, and it's just like, he's literally, obviously, he's like working out that he's seeing the seams and stuff like between these reality and stuff, and he's literally just like, what are you, who are you talking to? It is just one of those moments, like when you're watching it, it's like, wow, that was really fucking forced and weird. All right, you got that one.
Oh. Oof.
Kill him. Kill him.
Okay, I don't know where the stuff is from now, so now.
I don't think there's much left. Nice. Thank God they don't penalize you for shooting the guys.
Yeah.
The guys you're supposed to be saving. Hey, it's Roberto. Hey, Ezra.
Hello.
You're done
I'm done.
with
66.
Cowboy Speedway.
Oh,
Is that what it's called? Cowboy?
country.
Country. Not them. Well then. That was really fun. That was riveting.
Mhm.
Congratulations, though.
Thank you.
I haven't seen that good a performance since I watched 27 Dresses. It's now available on Blu-ray and streaming on Disney Plus. This is that was a fun use of a Monday.
Mhm.
Of a Monday evening. I can tell you a fun use of a Wednesday evening.
Go on.
It's when I stream and you're hanging out there and you don't actually have to play the games. I'm the one who plays the games.
Mhm. Mhm.
That happens on Wednesdays typically around 9 p.m. and that's on my channel, which is IRL Dragon. So if you want to see me play a game such as, I don't know, Pokemon Emerald, you can go to my channel, which is there. That's my Twitch page, and I will be doing that on a Wednesday. So you do games like this on a Monday, and I do games like that on a Wednesday.
Very true.
And that's pretty. It's very true. It's very fun. And I guess, you know, if people wanted to see things from us in between that, they could always go to our Twitter pages. I'm sure yours is already on screen right there, and mine is at IRL Dragon. Funnily enough, because brand synergy. And of course, you know, if you just couldn't get enough of these streams or you missed one, I think a good place to go to that would be YouTube. I think.
Really? Really? Well, I have a link for
I would
that.
say. Do you really? That's so interesting. Well, there it is. So yeah, if you missed a stream from us, which obviously you didn't this week, but you might, or if you were really codemed up for one of them and you forgot all the contents of it, I'm sure you'll probably catch up there. I think that's I think those are all things that people could do.
I think that's all that people can do, yeah.
Yeah. And that's all that we can ask.
Yes.
So, well, thank you all so much for hanging out with us. And go and do those things that we said. And don't forget to watch 27 Dresses. It's out now. It's been out for over a decade.
But just in case, it is out now.
Don't forget, it's the movie event of the year 2007. I've never fucking heard of that movie in my life. It sucked. It must have sucked. It must have fucking blown ass.
One evening we do have to sit down and watch it then.
No!
We do.
No, do not give in to Disney like this. Don't give in to the mouse man.
Well, we'll find it through totally legal means. It'll be fine.
Oh, well, that's fair enough. Well then.
Well done. So thank you all for watching. It is... I mean, I'd watched 27 Dresses, but I haven't seen the first 26.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like, yeah. I watch Endgame, but I haven't seen any of the other games.
I remember something. So, a friend of the stream, Taylor Swiftbat, he...
Again, friend of the stream, not of us. We don't know him. He friended the stream.
But I'm good friends with his uncle, who you know, we talk comics and stuff like that.
But not friends with him.
No, not friends with him. Yeah, he's not a friend of the stream. But one thing that always bounces in my head every once in a while is like, you remember the movie Seven?
Yeah.
Yeah. He was like, oh yeah, you hear they're coming out with a sequel to that? And I was like, oh really, are they? And he goes, yeah, 8.
Jesus Christ. Jesus fucking Christ.
Anyway, that's it for the stream. So, thank you all for watching and have a good evening.
Yeah. Catch you later, guys. Thank
Bye.
you. Love you.